searching for now, but I have only reason. Keep you closer tonight, but when the sun goes down.
Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to the Lake Arena for today's Springfield Also competing today is your Springfield College Pride. The captains for Springfield College are Carter Pachardo and Owen Carney. We would also like to recognize the Springfield College senior gymnasts who will be competing in Blake Arena for the final time. From Decatur, Georgia, Matt Brown. From Cicero, New York, Carter Pachardo. From South Orange, New Jersey, Noah DeLewall. From Strasbach, Germany, Felix Kriedemann. From Oakland, California, Jaden Lobstein. The judges for today's competition are Rich Ellis, Aiden Juicy, Sean Monaco, and Patrick Vaughn. At this time, please rise if you are able to and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Hey, welcome to Blake Arena here for a very special day, the Springfield Senior Meet versus Simpson. My name is Nick Cramer.
I'm Jack Vollo, former alumni of Springfield Gymnastics.
Yeah, it's going to be me and Jack here. Jack, go ahead and introduce the coaches.
So on the Springfield side, we have Matthew Davis, Cal Donnelly, Norm Bullrice, and Dante Cecil. Their average this year was a 304.583, and their season high so far has been a 309.35.
Awesome. And for Simpson College, we have head coach Colin Payne and assistant coach Kelsey Kokan. For Simpson scores, their average this year is 292.1, and their high is 302.3. So this should be a really good meet to watch and very hard to be unbiased with Jack and I commentating, but it should be good.
Well, yeah, the scores seem pretty close, so it should be a good meet. These are the only D3 gymnastics teams in the league, right?
Yes, so it'll be Springfield, Simpson, and Greenville as well, with the addition of Greenville. So.
Greenville, right. Very cool. That's exciting. There's a lot more teams coming up. That's very good for the sport.
Absolutely. I believe they've got a 2-minute touch here, so we got a couple minutes for them to warm up.
2-minute touch is very helpful for the athletes, just letting their bodies get back into the events, especially if they're doing multiple events. It allows them to get their bodies acclimated to that event, especially when in the warm-up they had to cram a bunch in. So. Yeah, I remember when I was on the floor at this time that you're like, all right, what are the skills I really got to make sure I hit and I want to double, triple check on? So that was always my mindset here in the touch.
Yeah, I think everyone kind of does that as well, myself included. You know, that 2-minute touch is just, it's more of a, I mean, you're warming up your body, but it is a big mental thing, making sure the skills you were a little shaky on are hit. So, pretty common. And both teams are in pretty good shape this year so far. You know, this may be a pretty close competition, so it'll be fun to watch.
Very fun. Very fun. Exciting. I remember at our senior meet, it was a thrilling time. You know, it's kind of a bittersweet moment, but it's definitely something you remember, and you know, it's always fun to give it your all that one last time.
100%. Yeah. Jack, I always love seeing Blake Arena. I don't know about you, but
I'm bringing back so many memories right now. It's such a cool arena to be in. You know, it's like, it's big, but it's also like intimate. You get to really, you hear everyone, you feel it all in there. I love it in there.
100%. All right, looks like we're starting here with Will Wilson up first on the floor. While commentating previously, yeah, this young gymnast is really, really good. Got some really high level skills, and I feel like he'll be a good gymnast to start off on floor. So. You notice that he's starting off with a scale, which is a new addition this year. It's required by everyone to do a scale at some point in the routine. Starting off the double front. Big double-double. So far, so good on the landings as well. Could maybe hold that a little longer at the end. Nice 2.5. Beautiful so far.
Very nice flares. Ooh. Now, Nick, am I correct? I believe that since there's a requirement for non-acrobatical skill, which would be the flares, but is it true that the scale covers that if you don't put one in?
You know, that's a good question. I actually don't know. I do know that this year's scale is required, but I don't know if that fills that element group, but good question. And the double tuck up.
Going on the scale, I was wondering, I'm pretty sure it counts as it doesn't count as one of your 8 skills, but it is still required to do.
Yes, I believe that's true, yeah. Here at Simpson, we got a little bit of a, rough start, but good save. He's got a really nice swing. Nice Magyar, Savato. Little tuck there, he's getting through,
Fight.
There we go. And Jack, we know this best, but you know, a hit set is better than a set with a fall, obviously, even if you had to struggle a bit to stay on. So good save for Simpson.
Very good save. It's always a nerve-wracking position when you're feeling shaky, and when you can pull it off, you know, it's always a positive. Especially on that event.
All right, we have Evan Reichert here on floor, second up for Springfield. And I was going to say there for Will's dismount, you'll see this for everybody, obviously, but everyone will be dismounting with a double flipping skill, which is a new requirement as well. So you saw Will Wilson dismount with that double tuck. You'll probably see a lot of double pikes on floor with the dismount too. So. I always hated this part of a competition when you're waiting on the judges and they're taking forever, especially on a horse.
Yeah, it's it's all coming in on you at that moment. Just waiting for the relief of putting that salute up and getting out there.
Right.
Looking at a 10-9 on horse and a 13-1 on floor.
That 13-1 is really solid. That was a really, really good routine from Will.
Solid.
Let's see what Evan brings here. Nice full in. These landings have been pretty solid so far for Springfield. Hopefully he can keep this up. Beautiful. 2.5 punch front lay.
Those skills where you do a big skill like a 2.5 twisting layout and then have to over rotate just the slightest bit in order to punch forward into another flip is a very impressive and hard thing to pull off. Takes a very large amount of control in a very short period of time.
Again, another combination pass there. Back 1.5 to a front full. The required scale there. He hits this dismount. This could be a great score. Another great score for Springfield. With the double tuck dismount. Beautiful. Getting the crowd hyped up there. I love it.
So, like you were saying on floor, on horse this year, it is required for a handstand dismount now. You can no longer do the triple Russian dismount.
That's correct. Yep. So you will not see the triple Russian dismounts anymore. Everything will go up to handstand. Yep. Pretty nice circles there. Right to a tongue fei. A little bit of leg separation. He's trying hard to stay on. Pretty short routine, but yeah, that was pretty solid overall. Another hit routine for Simpson on pommel horse.
Triple Russian handstand is unique. I don't think I've seen that before. That was very cool.
Yeah, that was unique. Looks pretty good though overall.
The changes in the code I think are very interesting. It's increased the required difficulty, but has lowered the amount of endurance needed by reducing it down to 8 skills instead of 10, which I think is going to, next 4 years, show some very interesting routines. And by the time we get to the Olympics, I'm sure we'll see a new meta, per se. So it's always exciting when a code change happens.
Yeah, 100%. That 8 skill requirement from the 10 skill is a lot different. It will be interesting to see what comes out of that.
13-2 from Springfield on floor.
Awesome. Starting from the side here. Nice front double full. The double front. So far the landings have been pretty great. Obviously we'd love to see some sticks, but no major hops or steps or anything.
Beautiful triple flip.
Yeah, at this point in the season, the routines are pretty consistent and it's showing so far on floor for Springfield, so it's great to see.
So much control in that handstand.
Yeah, Owen is a very, very consistent gymnast from what I've seen commentating in the past. Double tuck dismount. Beautiful set for Owen. Got a good swing here on pommel horse as well. Oh. Yeah, and pommel horse is one of those events that, you know, if you have one hand placement off, if your shoulders are a little too far over or anything, you're coming off the event. So looks like that's what happened here. Very little skew on those loops, which is a good thing. Looks like he's got that going for him. Oh, and flew up to handstand.
One thing about those handstand dismounts is you can't show, it's not a press handstand, it's a swing to handstand. So you can't show any hesitation. You have to swing right through it and go all the way up. And if you pause, that's a deduction. Or bent arms.
Yeah, 100%. You know, it's really hard to do that at the end of a routine. But it looks like the last gymnast really hit that really well. So. We're waiting for Owen's score here to populate for Springfield. I'm expecting a pretty good score here. Guess we'll see. And up next we got Caleb Palacio. Ooh, 13-6. Yeah.
Solid score for Springfield on floor.
All right, let's see what Caleb's got for us. Really hoping for another big set here on floor. Huge front folded double front. Double is the second pass. Yeah, so far this is a really stacked routine. Some more flares for the non-acros up to a handstand. Beautiful. Now those combination passes to a double flipping skill, that adds 1/10 bonus to a combination. So for that front fold double front, he gets 1 extra tenth for connection to double flip.
And when it comes down to it, that 1/10 is the difference between first and second place.
Can be, yeah. If he hits this dismount, this is going to be a big score for Springfield. Huge. Bit of a hop there in the dismount, but that's still going to be a big score. Love to see it.
10.75 on horse.
All right. We've got Alex catch-pull here on pommel horse. Up for Simpson. Hopefully they can come back from that fall. Nice scissor mount there. He's got beautiful open circles there. Fighting to stay on. Good fight.
Those one pommeled circles and skills on there, like the Russian and the E-flip, are very difficult to execute. It takes a lot of precision. This was a good save. Little pause.
Beautiful routine. Yeah. No, overall that was really good, besides the hiccup there on that flop. And we got Matt Brown here last up for Springfield. Big double layout. Really showed it off with that open body position and arch midair. Nice double front. So right here, he's doing what's called a Japanese handstand, Japanese press handstand. You'll see a lot less of those because gymnasts are required to go very, very low, which is very difficult. But it looks like he did a very good job on that.
Executed it very nicely. It's an incredible display of strength.
Oh, the double pike dismount, beautiful from Matt Brown.
Very nice.
What a great rotation for Springfield. Love to see it. Still waiting on that last score for catch pole for Simpson, and now we got Jake Smith waiting to go up on pommel horse. 12.85 for pretty decent sized deduction. So that would have been a really, really big score if he would have stayed a little cleaner. But that was a good score for Simpson. He's also got a good swing, a little bit piked in the hips, but overall, pretty good. Oh, just leaned back a little bit on that if you saw that.
It's always hard starting on pommel horse. It is notoriously the balance beam of the men's side.
For sure, yeah.
Pretty nice handstand.
Yeah. Good finish there for Simpson. We're still waiting there on Matt Brown's score for floor, but yeah, overall that was a really great rotation for Springfield, and hopefully Simpson can start catching up here.
Yeah, floor's always one of those events you can kind of assume the scores are gonna be a little higher. Horse, you might assume they're a little lower. It's probably the easiest to fall off, and definitely one of the most nerve-wracking. So starting on horse is always, I think, a very difficult position to put yourself in. But
yeah, I agree.
Plenty of room to climb up from here.
Looks like we got a 12.8 for Matt Brown. A 10.85 for Jake Smith for those last routines. Waiting on the 2-minute touch to start here.
This is the start of your 2
The
minute
classic
challenge.
thumbs up from Coach Matt Davis there.
Right.
Yep.
So we got about 20 seconds on the clock here.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's starting to feel as ready as they can.
This concludes your 2 minute challenge. First up for 16 outdoor exercise is Alex Campbell.
Ooh, stuck double front.
Always satisfying to see a stick like that.
Especially on that blind landing, going forward is very hard to stick, but looks like he's getting through. Oh, that's unique right there. It's a straight body planche press to handstand for the non-acro. Really unique and very hard to do too.
Yes, very impressive.
Very nice front full punch front layout. Oh, little wobble on the scale there. And a double tuck dismount. Overall, pretty good routine there for Simpson. Yeah.
There's been a few unique non-acrobatics on the floor. I know for me that's always fun to see. It's nice to see a little variety, a little character from each
100%.
gymnast.
Here we got Jaden up here on the pommel horse. So far, he's got a beautiful swing. Got Coach Kale back there really hyping him up. Oh, that right hand was off a little bit. Hopefully Jaden's able to finish up as clean as possible. Save as many tenths as we can.
That's the name of the game, you know. You got to be able to come back up and know that you have to have your form on tight. It's always difficult when you're doing things on one pommel.
Yes, it is. Very, very hard to stay balanced and on top. It can be really tricky to stay consistent with those one pommel skills, but so far really good, beautiful handstand dismount. Besides that fall, I mean that was beautiful. Awesome swing from Jaden, and I know Springfield will be able to come back from that fall.
Next up for Simpson, Braxton Jones.
All right, looks like Braxton Jones here is waiting to go up on floor for Simpson, second up on floor. Let's see what Braxton has for us. I think that was Arabian double half out, another kind of unique skill. You don't see the Arabian double fronts as much. Big double front. Nice back double full side pass there as well. Lots of control there on the handstand too. Very nice. Back 2.5 punch front layout. Let's see what the dismount is here. Double tuck. Solid routine for Simpson. Braxton Jones for Simpson. Yep. And this is Felix here, up on the pommel horse. This is one of our seniors competing today. I was able to meet Felix a handful of times, and he's a great guy and an awesome gymnast as well. So let's see how his pommel horse routine goes. Oh, Jack, you were right. Those one pommel circles are getting the best of us here.
Well, on horse, already in general, if you have one bad placement or one mishap, you know, you're off. And then when you narrow it down to something like that, just the handle, the precision is unreal.
Yeah. Looks like Felix is redoing that skill. Good fight. Nice tongue fei. Looks like one of Jack's tongue feis.
There's a good fight. Always tough coming back.
Yeah, that was a good fight. Good save for Springfield. So looks like we got Milo here for Simpson College on floor. Nice double front. So far, Simpson has been pretty solid on floor as well.
Yes, very consistent. Some impressive tumbling too.
Oh, double pike dismount. Beautiful. Now we got Devin up here. Springfield, he's stretching out his shoulders, trying to stay loose and warm before his routine. Hopefully these last two routines for Springfield can pick us up here.
Yes, it's always hard coming, being the underdog here after a couple failed routines, but that's part of the game, and you gotta rise up to the pressure.
Yeah, we've both been in that situation plenty of times on both sides, you know. let's see what Devin has for us. Very nice scissor fold down to the very end. Beautiful. He was able to stay balanced on that one pommel. Very nice open circle, really fast as well. Flew up the handstand. Ooh.
Beautiful.
Big dismount.
That's
Huge
what
routine for
Springfield
Devin.
needed.
Yes, absolutely. Very clean. Very confident. And next up for Simpson, we have Jake Smith up on the floor. Big double front. Lots of double fronts here today from both Simpson and Springfield.
There is a requirement on floor now that requires a forward flipping skill, and so you can't twist. So there has been, I think that is why we're seeing a lot of increases in double fronts. Because it also, get the full element group now, you need a D value in each element.
That's right. Another kind of unique non-acro there, the triple Russian on floor. Yeah, Jack, you pointed that out. I really like to see the variety of all kinds of different non-acros. Oh, a little bit of a hiccup there on the back 2.5. I was assuming it would be a punch front layout or punch front half, but it looks like you had to go with the punch front flip. Big double pike to a stick. Overall, really solid. Good save
Very
there
solid
on the combo. All right, last up we have Gio for Springfield. Let's see if Gio can hit a big set here for us. We kind of need this score. Nice big scissor to start out there. Huge. That
Very
skill right there is
impressive.
quick. Yeah, quick, but very difficult.
It is a one-handed circle, and while the difficulty is high, if you can perform it, it is a solid 4/10 without using too much endurance.
Beautiful routine
Solid
there.
set there.
Yeah, that had a lot of difficulty there for Gio.
For sure.
We're waiting for Jake Smith's score here on floor, and last up we have Brian Rollison. I was impressed with how Springfield came back there. I was glad to see those two beautiful sets at the end. Really makes a huge difference when we're trying to come back.
Well, that's the thing about pommel horses. It's such a high-risk event that the most falls tend to happen there, and you tend to see the lower scores there because of that. So it's if you can hold it together on pommel horse, it really helps drive the momentum for the rest of the competition.
100%. Last routine here for Simpson. Double front from a handspring. Big hop there. Looks like he was able to save that. Ooh, big hop on the full in as well. got a lot of power here on those skills, which is a big reason why he popped out of those. So
Nice display of strength there. Exciting combo there, adding a twist out of that. Haven't seen a lot of that today.
yeah, the back 1.5 punch front fold. Yeah, it looks like he just had a lot of power on those skills, which is not a bad thing, but just had to control those landings a little bit. But overall, that was a really solid event for Simpson. So excited to see how the rest of these events pan out.
Yes. Those last two routines on pommels help Springfield up, keep their lead on Simpson. Still plenty of gymnastics to be done.
Absolutely. And that's what's nice. Even if you're, halfway through, 4 events in, I mean, even 5 events in, you can still, that last event can really make a difference.
Well, you never know what's going to happen. There's always a chance for
Yep.
mayhem to occur.
Yeah,
That's the thrill of the sport. It's
100%.
Obviously an impressive display of human ability, but it's also, it keeps you on the edge of your seat. Anything could go wrong at any moment. Just so much excitement.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Jack, seeing Blake Arena and all the hype there for the senior meet is making me miss it a lot.
Well, there's really nothing like being boots on the ground and in the thick of it. It is an exhilarating experience, to say the least.
Yeah. All right, we're waiting on that 2-minute touch here for the third event. Feels like we're kind of flying through these events here.
Two very different events here. Rings is such a display of strength, while vault is very much a display of power. It's very that's another beauty of the sport is it has so much variety and a real testament to the human ability. It's very impressive when you have someone who does all around and is able to, put together routines that are of such a high standard on all 6 events.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a level of physicality that just I think is unmatched in any other sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think for vault, I know for Springfield we'll have Caleb Palacios got a very, very big vault. Last meet I commentated for. It was really, really good to see that. So excited to see that competed today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Vault's one of those events, man. It's like it's not like the other 5. It's more unique in the fact that it's one and done. You don't have multiple skills. You have one chance.
Yeah. Yeah, very quick, lots of power, like you were saying. Just a really quick event.
It's usually one of those events that you can reliably assume your scores are going to be higher too because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you can get some big vaults, you can really help your team score.
Yeah, and that's a big reason why they have been continuously lowering the start values for vault by about 0.4. So yeah, those are continuously kind of going down in start value for that reason. But looks like we're about to start up here. We'll have Matt Brown from Springfield start off on the rings. I remember correctly, Matt's a pretty strong dude, so this would be a good set to see. Quite a powerhouse on rings.
There we go.
Beautiful. Back up right, just straight body planche. Push to another straight body planche. Nice giant, little tiny bend on the arms there. Great control though.
Beautiful Yamawaki.
So far, so good for Matt.
Yamawakis are one of those skills that it's essentially a double front flip holding onto the rings, and it's not done right. So much stress on your shoulders. Very hard skill to execute.
Absolutely. Great routine for Matt, though. Awesome start for Springfield. Let's see what Alex Campbell has here for us on vault. Big cause full, stepped out of bounds a bit with a big step, but overall, good save.
Yes.
Next up we have Gustavin for Springfield. I believe he goes by Gus. I was able to meet Gus as well. It's hard because Jack and I... Oh, go ahead.
Well, his last name is Seuss, and I know Dr. Seuss was actually from Springfield. Is there any correlation there?
I honestly don't know. That's funny that you point that out. I have no idea. But yeah, we'll see how Gus does on rings here. Hopefully we can keep that trend going of consistent, clean routines.
Yes, rings is one of those events where you don't see as many falls per se, but there is quite a bit of execution because they're very particular on the angles, where your legs are, if you're too low, too high, if you hit those strength positions properly. You know, it's not as risky to fall, but there's a lot of room for execution.
Mm-hmm. Nice 12-6 for Matt Brown. Hopefully we can start seeing some higher 12s, 13s for Springfield.
Here we go.
Getting a nice false grip there. Can really help for some upcoming strength moves he'll have. Beautiful back uprise cross. Really showing it off. If you see gymnasts open their hands up on those cross skills, it's kind of just showing off, really. Showing that they can hold that position well.
And doing it from that swing, the back uprise into it, very impressive. Very hard to go from that much momentum into just stillness.
Mm-hmm. And the Iron Cross was actually moved up a 10th in difficulty this year, which is great.
Yes, hopefully to inspire more people to do it. It is an iconic skill.
Absolutely. He was a little bit slow there on the Yamawaki skills, the front double pike, front double tuck. So far, so good, though. Nice half NF out, big stick
Nice
from Gus. Beautiful
Very
routine.
impressive routine.
We got a 12-9 from Alex Campbell and Simpson, and up next we have Milo Staley. Big cause full. A little bit of a step out there, but did not step out of bounds, so that should be in the 13s for sure.
Very clean, too.
Just waiting on Gus's score there on rings. And up next we'll have Will Wilson. Will, another really strong gymnast on rings, so really looking forward to see his routine. .12.25 seems maybe a little bit low in my opinion, but see if Will can pick up the score here on rings. Back up rise to straight body planche, beautiful hold there. Lots of straight body planches from Springfield today. He's picked up a little swing, but he can actually stop it by bailing at the right time, which he did. Great save and great control from Will here. Let's see at the dismount. Big double-double. Beautiful. And it looks like the scores there are mixed up for Simpson, I believe. That should be a 13.75 for Milo. We have Jake Smith starting up here. Oh, my apologies. It does look like that was Milo there. The order must have been a little bit out of whack there. $12.45 for Will.
12.45 for Will.
Looks like we got Blaze up here for Springfield for our anchor on rings. Let's see how he does. So far, really consistent and clean routines for Springfield. Jack, what do you think about the scores? Do you think they're maybe a little low in your opinion?
You said the execution is tough on rings. You know, there's a lot of deductions that can be found, and typically the judging is a little tough on rings. So we'll see in comparison when Simpson comes up.
Very true.
And some of the straight planches, their legs were a little low on some of the straight planches, so that could have had something to do with it.
And also, if you don't hold them quite long enough to the judge, you know, if the judge is counting a little bit slow, they could take off there and for each strength move, which really adds up. So that is a good point.
Right. So if you're hit with position and hold, I mean that's.
Yeah, got a little off there on the landing on the double-double, but thankfully saved. I don't know if they'll take off too much. Hopefully he's okay there, too. Looks like his knee may have touched a little bit to the mat, so we'll see how they score that routine. And now we have Braxton Jones here for vault. Ooh, caused 4.5 there. To a stick.
Love to see
a
the
big vault.
excitement.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's, that blind landing is really, really hard to land, let alone stick. So that was a big vault for him. Should be a big score.
They are hard to stick, but something about it, when you hit those front landings right, they lock into place very nicely. But finding that spot is just very tough. But if you can find it, boom, you got it.
Yeah. So we're just waiting for Braxton's score there, and we have last up is Brian Rollison on vault for Simpson. Yeah, so far, I think for both teams, though, I mean, little hiccups and maybe a couple falls here and there, but, I mean, overall, they're looking really, really solid on both sides, so it's good to see that.
Yes, I agree. It appears to be a close meet. There's plenty of gymnastics still to be done.
Huge 14.45 from Braxton. Well deserved.
Very well deserved. That was a stellar vault.
Let's see what Brian has for us here on vault. Ooh. Had a lot of power on that going out of that. Cause full.
Little overshot. Am I correct in assuming that he is a all-around alternate, and that's why he is a fifth vaulter?
I would believe so, yes, because it looks like, obviously, it's 4 up, 4 count, so, the score as it is right now for both teams are up to date. God, it's really close. 151.8 for Springfield and 151.15 for Simpson, so this is a pretty close competition so far as we're halfway through.
Yes, it is. Now, it is easy, or after doing vault, the scores are typically higher, so we will see where that falls more clearly after this next rotation, because the scores on rings are just going to be lower due to the nature of vault.
Yeah, good point.
Very exciting meet so far. Very close.
Yeah, and it's great to see Simpson's progression too over the years. I've been watching them over the last couple years as they've been a program, and it's been nothing but up for them. So it's really, really good to see that.
Yeah, very exciting. It's very refreshing to see the sport of men's gymnastics growing and more schools welcoming it in.
Yeah, it is so great to see that. It was a little scary there a few years ago as it looked like programs were shrinking, but the gymnastics community is very tight knit, and obviously we wanted to grow, and we really pushed back and trying to open up new programs and keep the sport alive. So,
well, and I think the addition to social media and the presence of some of just even the big names from, say, the Olympics, I think it has helped bring more attention and interest in the sport to, say, the laymen.
Absolutely. Got assistant coach Kale there standing in front of the camera. He was also a former Springfield College gymnast like ourselves, and it's great to see that him and Dante look like great assistant coaches for our program.
Yes, Kale always had so much enthusiasm on the floor. Always brought the team spirit.
This is the start of your 2-minute touch.
Yeah, and this halfway point, we're starting here for the last 3 events for both teams, and this is where, a lot of the gymnasts can start feeling a bit tired and fatigue. Some teams struggle with that, and in the past, Springfield has a little bit, but hopefully we can keep the energy going and keep these scores up. So.
Big key to that, I found at least, was always keeping the spirit high with the team. So if you can manage to keep the energy high, you can help cultivate more energy to help push it through the fatigue as you draw closer to the end.
100%. Yeah, Springfield's got some big vaults coming up here. Like I said previously, Caleb Palacio has got a very, very big vault, and if he can put that on his feet, that's going to be a huge score for Springfield. So excited to see that.
Yeah, vault is a very exciting event.
It is, yeah. Like you said, explosive, powerful, really quick. You can see some really big ones, too. It's always really exciting.
Yes. Looks about 10 seconds left on the warm-up clock till we start. Jake Smith opening up rings for us on Simpson's side.
Yeah, and like you said, Jack, it's going to be good to get some comparison here on the scores for rings compared to Springfield, so let's see how they do.
Here we go.
Back upright straddle planche.
Milwaukee. They get the handstand, very impressive.
It's really fighting for that control. Yeah.
Solid stick.
Yeah, overall really solid routine there. Picked up a little swing, but really fought hard for that control, as you can see. And up first serve we have Will Wilson. Ooh. It was a little crooked and had a... Yeah, overshot a little bit. That's all right.
That's the tough thing about vaults, especially when it gets tense and you're worried and the pressure's on. It's very hard to control so much explosive power.
For sure. We're waiting on Jake Smith's score here for Simpson, and got Connor Jenkins up next. Getting iced by the judges a little bit here. In the gymnastics community, we kind of call that icing. When the judge is taking a long time, you're standing there, the nerves are getting higher and higher. We used to love that on pommel horse, right, Jack?
Oh yeah, nothing like it. The tension building. Oh, what did I mess up? What did I do?
Right.
What's the issue? 11.25 from Jake Smith.
Another backup rise crossed. Yeah, we're seeing a lot more of those crosses, like we mentioned previously, due to that 1/10 upgrade in difficulty. Very solid so far. Picking up a little swing, lots of fight to control it. Nice finish.
Nice finish. It's very difficult in those positions because it's not like, say, the parallel bars where it's stationary. Not only do you have to perform those strength skills, you have to control the rings which are swinging on the cables. So it's very hard when you have just the slightest bit off in your swing and you go swaying like that. It's very hard to regain that control.
It is. Ooh!
Clean vault.
Big lay cause full from Evan. That should be a big score for Springfield.
Up next on rings, we got Alex Campbell.
Come on,
11-4 from Connor Jenkins. The scores do appear low on rings today. That's usually the case. One of those tougher events, and the judges are usually pretty strict on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, we finally see a multi.
that is one of the most impressive skills in the book.
Yeah, very difficult. Nice positions here in the handstands. All right, not a bad routine there. Yeah, really solid.
Yes, that was a very impressive routine. Here's Owen on vault.
Ooh, got a little off there. Stepped out of bounds, but should be a pretty decent score with the high difficulty and start value.
Yes, a little short on that landing. Had to step back, but it's always better to step back than to take the fall. Sometimes you gotta, in that split second, decide if you're gonna fight for the stick or if you're gonna play it safe and take the step.
Yep.
And it takes lightning quick thinking to get there.
Absolutely. We're just waiting on Alex Campbell's score here with Simpson. Last up is Brian Rollison.
Got it, Brian. Big man here, let's go.
I'm excited to see Alex score on rings. That was a very impressive routine.
Look at that, 12.45.
Yes, very nice. Good position on that planche.
Another Maltese.
Big strength from Simpson.
Yeah, absolutely. They're looking really, really strong. Big double-double with a little step to the side. Solid routine from Brian.
Very.
And up here we got the powerhouse on vault, Caleb Palacio. This should be exciting to watch if he puts this down. Huge vault.
That was refreshing. So many souks today and backflips. It's good to see something going forward like that.
Yep.
It's a very impressive vault.
That was huge. That should be a big score. It's a handspring double front with 2 flips going forward. So very difficult, and he put that down easy. Awesome rotation for Springfield and Simpson as well. So we'll see how these last 2 events go. Overall, really solid competition.
Still waiting on the last 2 scores here. But close meet. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Looks like a 14.25 big score on vault. And then a 12.6 on rings.
Yeah, 2 very good scores for both teams. That's awesome.
As you can see, the jump from Springfield and Simpson's score in the last rotation, that's the difference between vault and rings. Once you get both vault scores in, you can really see where the score difference is, because those vault scores are always going to be a little higher.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Next, P-bars and high bar. The parallel bars is, I think it's one of the most interesting events because there's a lot of skills that you could say are similar to high bar skills, but the support is similar to the support positions you're going to hit in pommel horse. So it's a very interesting event, one of the harder events. And high bar, that's just one of the most exhilarating events, you know. So many big skills on high bar with all the release skills. So much could go wrong. It is one of those events that just keeps you on the edge of your seat to watch. My personal favorite event to watch. About 30 seconds left on the warm-up clock. Gotta get those tough skills in, practice, get yourself feeling ready.
This concludes your 2-minute touch. First up for Springfield.
Alright, and here we go. Looks like Carter from Springfield up first.
It'd be good to see Carter compete here. I believe he's a 5th-year senior. These last 2 events here, both of these teams really need to keep the energy up and focus on not being fatigued and staying consistent. Beautiful.
Mount. Very nice, Healy.
Yeah, Carter's looking really clean with lots of control. Big double front to his stick. Beautiful routine from Carter. Lots of hype.
I love the excitement.
Huge routine.
Yes, the excitement that flows through you when you stick a big dismount like that. That's always a great feeling.
It's hard to hold back,
Yes.
Looks like we got Eric Simon up first for Simpson on high bar.
I gotta catch a plane. Love you, Carter.
Has a nice start with an endo. Looks like he's getting ready for a Kovacs, and he is. Big catch, beautiful. Nice stall to right to handstand. Really short routine there, but very clean. Oh, I don't know if they'll count that stick. If you saw there, he turned a little too quickly. It didn't show full control, but nonetheless, a beautiful routine.
That release, the Kovacs, is one of the funnest ones to see happen. It's not many gymnasts go with the Takachas. So it's always exciting to see a Kovacs come out.
For sure, yeah, very flashy.
12-4 to Carter on P-bars. Solid start for Springfield on P-bars.
Oh, it looks like they added a 10th there, 12-5.
Oh, wow.
We got Devin up on P-bars for Springfield. Nice peach to start. Beautiful lines so far. Really like the handstands, the control here.
Yes.
Yeah, really beautiful, nice flowing routine to a double back dismount and a stick. We got all the sticks here for Springfield. Quick and easy. Love it.
On that score on high bar still. Looks like Noah is up next.
Next up for Simpson, Noah Cruz.
$12.4 for Eric.
Yeah, really nice score. Less than a point in deduction for him. Let's see what Noah has for us on high bar. Has really nice lines too on high bar on these giants. Big Tkachev, little struggle there in the catch, but nice save.
It stalled a little there.
Nice little flying giant there. Always fun to see those small kind of flashy skills. Nice lay half. Very solid routine for Noah.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like Devin scored a 12-4 on that last P-bar set. So far, very consistent, solid scores for Springfield. Really hope they can keep this up. We've got Blaze here on P-bars for Springfield. Nice peach hand. Big to pelt. I love the control in the lines, seriously, from both Springfield and Simpson so far in these events. Looking really nice.
Impressive display of control. Oh, and another
Wow.
stick.
3 sticks, 3 for 3 so far for Springfield. Awesome. Love to see the high energy towards the end of the meet here.
Yeah, those sticks, that really helps build momentum for the team, too.
100%.
Next for Simpson, Brian Rollinson.
Looks like Noah scored an 11-3 there. Up is Brian Rollison on high bar. Some more really pretty lines here on high bar. Nice endo. Oh.
Ooh.
Barely missed that on the straight Tkachev. That's a big, big release move. Well, it looks like he's struggling a little bit there with something. Not quite sure if it's his grip or something with his fingers or hand. But like I was saying, that straight body Tkachev he was going for is a very difficult skill to do, and it looked like it would have been a really, really nice one there if he would have caught it. Now he'll have the option to either redo this skill or to continue his routine, and it really depends on how the gymnast is feeling overall, if he wants to complete that skill again. We'll see if he goes for it. Yeah, it looks like he's just doing the straddled one. Nice one-arm giant. Solid finish there for Brian.
Solid dismount. Yeah, that
it looks like he was
a tough part. Sorry, that release is a tough one. When you do it with the straddle, you do not have to create as much space between you and the bar. When you do it laid out like that, you have to really throw the bar, which is a very hard skill to execute. Very impressive one to be able to compete.
Yeah. All right, we got Caleb Palacio here, last up on P-bars for Springfield. Ooh, got a little bit off there. They might count that as a fall on that to pelt since he put his legs down on the bars, but we'll see. Beautiful stutz hand. Right to a straddle 1 1/4. Oh, a little hop there on the dismount. I was hoping to see 4 for 4.
I was too. I had a little delay in the stream there for a second. I thought it was a stick.
Yeah, a little hop there on that dismount, but we'll see how that score is. Oh, go ahead, Jack. Yeah.
Nick, for those who don't know, could you explain what you mean by lines?
Yeah, so on the lines there, so I was referring to their handstands. So if their handstands, their head is in, their back is straight, legs are tight, just really nice handstand lines there. Oh, a little mess up on the
Good save, though.
But yeah, everyone's handstands are just very clean. Their legs are straight. Their head is in a line there, and the handstand looks to be like a straight line is what I was referring to. Thanks for pointing that out.
Beautiful jam handstand there. Could say a good line.
Right. Ooh, laid out double-double. That's an E dismount there. E-level dismount.
A little shaky on the releases there, but he pulled it together and held his own. Very, very tense in those moments where things could have gone wrong and you saved it. So, props to him.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're going into our last rotation here. Springfield ending on high bar and Simpson ending on P-bars. Jack, what do you think so far for both teams?
I've been very impressed with the gymnastics I've seen today. It's very exciting. Springfield definitely has been a little more on the game today, but overall, I've been very impressed with Simpson, especially some of the strength skills I was seeing on rings. Seeing those Malteses and those crosses was very impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both teams are looking solid as well. And like I said previously, Simpson, watching their progress over the last few years is really nice to see. I think they've got really, really big things coming in their future.
For sure. They're a young team, not only young in the sense that some of the athletes might be young, but they're literally a young team, a pretty new one. So it's exciting to see where they're going to go. And being able to be competitive in this league with such a young team is also great to see.
Yeah, it's impressive. And Simpson will actually be hosting ECAC championships coming up here in April, so that'll be good. I'm planning on going to that in person, so.
Oh, how exciting.
And for those of you who don't know, Simpson is in Indianola, Iowa. So it's kind of out in the Midwest here in my neck of the woods. Seems like both teams have really done a good job of keeping the energy and positive energy up towards the end of these last couple events, which is really hard to do. You know, it's like I said, kind of hard. In the past, Springfield, we struggled when I was on the team with keeping that energy up at the end of the competition, but they've been doing a great job so far, both sides.
Well, you can't, you can be upset, but you can't be upset until it's over. You gotta keep your head in the game. Then when it's done, then you can be mad. But until then, there's a job to do.
Absolutely. And looking at Springfield, at least since we've been on the team, high bar has been a little bit of a area of struggle, but the last meets that I've commentated on, they have looked very, very impressive, very clean, very consistent on high bar, and I really love to see that.
Nick, do you think there's an advantage to, like in Springfield's position right now, they are going Olympic order, as where Simpson is going in a kind of mirrored Olympic order in a way, or I don't know what you would call it, but it's a little different. Do you think that throws off some of the athletes when you have to jump from events in that way?
Yeah, I think I would say it's more of an advantage to just be at home, really. Typically when the teams are at home, they'll go in Olympic order, like you see here, Springfield going in Olympic order. And it kind of depends on the gymnast too. Some just don't really think about it. Others, they would rather start on floor and go in Olympic order. But that's a good point. I think it really depends on the gymnast, and also just kind of being at home, like on your home turf as well. So with more familiar equipment.
Or if you're all around too, that can probably affect it as well.
And you even said, starting on pommel horse too, specifically can be difficult. So that could have thrown them off a little bit as well. So example there on that handstand, yeah, you see there, it's just a nice line, beautiful lines there. A little bit of a hiccup there.
One break from the giant.
Beautiful double back. Lots of sticks on P-bars.
Will in first on high bar.
I've noticed Will has been a starter on a lot of these events, and that's likely because he is clean and consistent. Typically, you put your clean, consistent, and confident, but not necessarily hardest routine up first. Nice Zuliman there. Beautiful routine from Will Wilson. And he is hyped to finish that.
I agree with your assessment. That was definitely, not the highest difficulty, but a solid, clean routine and a great way to set the tone and momentum for Springfield.
We got our all-arounder for Simpson, Brian Rollison, finishing off on P-bars.
Next for Simpson, Brian Rollison.
Good save.
Looks like it let out a little early in that peach handstand. But yeah, he's fighting really hard and had a nice save there. A nice double pike dismount. Flex his feet a little bit there, but overall is pretty solid. Caught hard.
Next for Springfield, Felix Friedman.
Yeah, we got Felix up second on high bar, and Felix is another very, very clean gymnast, especially here on high bar. Should be a big score if he hits. Yeah, and a solid 12-3 from Will. Really hoping to see those higher 12 scores from Springfield consistently. That would be really good for this event.
It's hard on high bar. It's one of the events it's hard to stack the difficulty once you start stacking a lot of releases.
Yes, it is. You can see just a big, big swing, lots of power and confidence, and he's showing off beautiful jam right to handstand. Just very, very clean and consistent from Felix. Huge. I love the energy from Springfield here. Everyone's really hype. Awesome routines all around. Ooh. That could have been pretty bad there. Yeah. That was a giant Diamondov, so it's a giant swing on P-bars with a full twist at the top. It looks like he missed his hand. Good thing he's all right there. Hopefully, glad he didn't crash his face into the bar. And again, when you fall on a big skill like that, it's up to the gymnast really if they feel comfortable redoing that skill. It looks like he probably will. Or maybe not. Okay. Just the regular giant swing.
Oh, wow.
Nice back toss. Kind of unique skill there, right?
Very unique. Although a rough start, he has a very impressive lineup of skills there.
Yeah.
It's a very difficult routine.
Here we have Owen on the high bar for Springfield. Nice Weiler. Ooh, a top half, and that went right to handstand. Beautiful laid to Tkachev. Very impressed with this. See if he can just put this dismount down. Double. Beautiful. Oh, they may take a couple extra tenths off with those steps there. But that was very, very, very good.
Yes, as you would say, the lines were beautiful on that routine.
Yeah. And for the viewers at home that are either parents or just don't watch gymnastics as much, a lot of these skills need to be completed fully to a handstand. So if their angle is a little bit past handstand, that'll be a pretty hefty deduction. So it looked like he completed those right to handstand on those skills. It looks like we have Alex Catchpole next here for Simpson on P-bars. It's got the last couple people here on each event. This will be the last counting score for Simpson here on P-bars. 4 up, 4 count. It was a little off on that whippet. Good save though. Beautiful Pisha handstand. Beautiful giant as well. It's just a little bit off on that whippet mount. Big double front.
Wow.
Very solid. We got Caleb Palacio here for Springfield on high bar. So far, he's had a pretty good meet, so let's hope he can finish strong here. Got the Yamawaki release. Those are going to be a little bit less common due to the position of the body during that release move. Leaves a lot of room for potential error. Nice Tkachev combo.
On the Yamawaki, the way you catch, it's a little harder to go straight into giant than out of a Tkachev, just by the nature of how it's caught, redirecting your energy.
Yes. Beautiful set there. Very impressed with Springfield. 305.8 with Springfield. That is a solid score.
Not their highest, but above their average.
Yep.
So that it wouldn't consume as much like life, but it did. It was fully charged before.
I believe we had one more for each of event. I may be wrong on that though. We'll wait and see. Okay, I think that concludes the competition.
It appears so. Seems there was a slight malfunction on one of the cameras. We missed that last P-bars routine.
I see.
But overall, that was an impressive meet. You know, it was very cool to see Springfield come so far, and I was very impressed with the difficulty on the Simpson side. You know, they wasn't as consistent as Springfield today, but they had some really big skills, and that was impressive to see.
Absolutely. Yeah, and like I said, you know, the energy was really great. The routines were awesome, and it was great to see those seniors for Springfield compete one last time in Blake Arena. It was awesome commentating with you, Jack. Again, I love doing this today.
Yes, it was very fun, Nick. Great to talk to you again. Great to watch Springfield go at it one more time in Blake Arena, and saw some awesome gymnastics from both sides.
Absolutely. All right, for everyone watching, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
We got the scoreboards up here. You know, we can see the rings scores right now, and you can see the tie on rings for first place, as well as the tie for third.
Sorry about that. I might have closed out a little early there. Yeah, we can go over these scores here on vault. Jack, you can go ahead and wrap it up for me.
Well, Braxton Jones, first place on vault with a 14.45. Caleb in second with a 14.2. Two very impressive vaults from these guys. And then on parallel bars, Alex Catchpole from Simpson is our winner with a 13.15. Starting from a 14.4. It's a very impressive difficulty to start from on P-bars. And then on high bar, Owen is our winner with a 12.8 and a 4.2 difficulty. Big difficulty for Owen on high bar. Jake Smith from Springfield is our all-around champion, followed by Brian Rolson and Will Wilson from Springfield. Overall, we have a 305 for Springfield and a 292.25 from Simpson. Very impressive meet.
There we go. And there's the final scores there. So, yeah, thanks for the little recap there, Jack. And like I said, it was great doing this commentary with you, and we'll see everybody next time.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.